shepherd has cleared the tower and is on its way to space. We can hear it here from the desk. So keep in mind here, there we go. Retro thrust and touchdown. All right, that is cheering all around from the crew. I think it is safe to say that the word touchdown has a new meaning for Michael Strahan today.
Great.
Yes.
Trying to adjust to it, huh?
Welcome home, astronaut.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waharakak Wadash. I want to say double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching this word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It is the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another quick lesson. And it's on this video that you just watched from Associated Press. You know, you got Michael Strahan, former NFL football player and TV star or whatever, recently just jumped on a rocket with a bunch of Edomites that was sponsored by Jeff Bezos. And something I noticed here, you know, minus this guy, Michael Strahan, the majority of the people, if not all the other people that were on that rocket, were Edomites, man. Okay? Because those are the ones that are trying to escape. You got like Jeff Bezos, he's not the most wealthiest man in the world. Neither is Elon Musk. But they're showing you right to your face that, like, the super elite, the ones with the real money and the real advantages in this world, okay, they're using this as a guise so that they can escape. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to escape the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's why you're seeing all these paid missions, these privately paid missions to go into the upper atmosphere. Okay, and they'll be up there for like, they showing these people up there for 10 minutes, but you never know who else is on those capsules that's going out there to stay out there, man. Why? Because the wealthy are trying to use their money to escape the wrath of the Lord. And as the scriptures say, this is Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches profit not in a day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death. So the true deliverance from this death that's coming, this great death, plague, destruction that's coming, is going to be righteousness. And these Edomites are incapable of righteousness. The only ones that's going to be saved is the elect of Israel through the Yahweh Bashim Shai, through the chariots, man. Because see, like, right now, these people with so-called money, right, and influence and so-called power, they get to go into the atmosphere whenever they want. They just pay a couple $1 million and it's nothing to them. And they get on a capsule and them and their family can so-called escape, right? But Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to really take us into the chariots. And we're going to be above the upper atmosphere, okay? Watching America be destroyed, man. And people like Michael Strahan, Will Shatner, all these celebrities that you know, exalt in this world and who taking a bargaining price to sell out in this world just so they can keep their bullshit fame and FRNs, they're going to die here, man. Because guarantee you, when this thing really go down, Michael Strahan, black ass, ain't so-called black ass, he ain't going to be on them he ain't going to be on those dicks with Edomites, man. And that's what those Edomites rockets look like. Phalluses, man. One big phallus, man. Okay? With people in it trying to hide from the Lord, but you can't hide from the Lord. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 16. It says, I'll start at 15. And the kings of the earth and the great men and rich men, and that's what you see right here, number of rich men. And like I said, the majority of these people are Edomites, man. All right. It says, and the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, right? Because you got, not only is there a space race, a privately funded space race going on, but there's also they're also selling out of bunkers, man. Old missile silos that they turned into bunkers to protect these people from the nuclear destruction and ultimately Yahweh Shema Shah, because that nuclear destruction is a wrath for the Lord too. And they're going to be hiding, and they got slaves down there. They got Jakes down there. They got Arby's down there, right? Because these people, it's not like they're taking a standard of life, a true step down the standard of life. The same life they were living here on top of the earth, they're taking it into the ground. They're taking it into space with the hopes that they can hide from the wrath of the Lord. And it says, and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come. Who shall be able to stand? Right, and these people know it. That's why the scripture says in Revelation 12 and 12, they coming down with great wrath because they know they have a short time. And you see these videos, because there's too many of these videos. They done practice and practice to get these people, and this is still practice, to make sure them rockets are perfect, because the super elite, once they step on them rockets, in their mind, and in their conscience, this shit better not blow up, it better work. But the Lord is going to preserve the super elite. He's going to preserve you, because you're going to be the first crops of slaves, man. Like Michael Strahan just going to die here, man. He'll be an Israelite. If he's an Israelite, he'll come back in the kingdom of heaven. It'll be straight. But them Edomites standing next to him, man, they're going into captivity, man. And if you're not part of the super elite are the ones that are going in and out of that ISS space station, flying around the earth, man, that you don't know about. They ain't tell you that that's basically a hotel for the super elite, man, that want to go. And then they got those major underground bunkers. They got plots of land that not charted or mapped on the earth so that you can see it, and they're hiding there. But again, are they is their livelihood, is their living quality diminishing? No, they got to take their super luxurious, lavish lifestyles with them. But that's okay, because it's going to burn down with them. All right? Because you can't hide from the Lord. This is Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Right? Because they also got they got an army out there. They got a space force out there. And they got weapons that they don't show the average individual, but they using it to fight against the Lord. You're going to lose. None of that shit's going to work. None of that shit's going to preserve you. It's not going to preserve your kingdom, especially. And it's not going to even be a fight when the Lord get back, because you're going to lose. We already know you lost. We're not going to take no L's on our side. None of the angels, our brothers, none of them are going to die and crash into a goddamn nuclear missile. That's not going to happen. But these Edomites, they're getting prepared. This shows you that they're getting prepared to try to escape the Lord. This is an article from Global News, and it was published on the 9th. It says how the private space race is allowing NASA to explore new frontiers. It says on December 3rd, NASA announced 3 U.S. companies that will receive over $400 million in government funding to develop commercial space stations. You see? Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, NanoRacks, and Northrop Grumman. NASA has increasingly tapped private companies not only to develop a new commercial space station, but also to shuttle its astronauts into space. As Global News, Alicia Julie reports, the private space race has allowed the agency to turn its attention to new frontiers, man. And this is only for Edomites. This ain't for Jakes. Artemis 1 is the first series of increasingly complex missions to take place over the next few years. It will be followed by a second crewed test flight and a third flight that will land astronauts on the moon South Pole, which that's a lie. And NASA expects that will be in 2025 at the earliest. That's not going to happen, because y'all ain't never been to the moon. You ain't going back because you ain't never been there. But yeah, I just wanted to show this. It says The International Space Station is now more than 20 years old, approved for use until 2024, with a likely extension only until the end of 2028 or 2030. NASA's Office of Audits released reports at the start of December detailing the costly repairs to the orbiting laboratory that have been needed over time. It said maintenance and system upgrades to the ISS increased approximately 169 billion in 2020, which these Edomites got endless money, man, because they created. Yeah, but it's a space race to hide from the Lord, but you're not gonna hide from the Lord, like it says in Obadiah. The Lord is gonna bring you down. From thence will I bring thee down. Though you exalt yourself in the clouds and you put your nest out there, the Lord's gonna bring you down, man. Because you can't hide from the wrath of the Lord. You can't hide in the ground. You can't hide in the space. You can't hide in the water. You're gonna be judged, man. You Edomites are gonna be judged. And that's what, look at this red devils sitting next to this nigga, man. Which they probably was disgusted that they were even on a thing, and they probably got it in their contracts. Ain't gonna be no niggas on these shuttles, is it? You know, I don't want no niggas next to me. You know what I mean? So just showing you, man. And they use these people as space test dummies, man. You know, but hey, the Lord's gonna get you, man. That's Shalom.